And the countdown goes 3, 2, 1, and Hills. There we go.
All right. So Swang starting a couple of seconds behind John, but not too much different in the standings. So far, both of their boards have a little stuff higher in the middle. We know that Swang likes to favor horizontal plays early, but John is starting to clean out things pretty well.
Yeah, so far not much of horizontal plays there for Swong. He takes that L. That's going to leave some garbage there on column 4, but we'll see how he manages to clean that up. As John is having, well, a lot of red and yellow on the top line, and just those two blues that are very buried.
Mm-hmm. And with this yellow row in row 3 and the blue right beneath it looking for a horizontal plan, not sure exactly how that's going to go, opts not to try to take both of them at the same time, and things are clean. Meanwhile, Swang just needs red and yellow. Really nice fat log there, but now it's just a yellow staircase.
Yeah, and I mean, he can go for some shapes in order to try and get more efficient, but maybe he's just going to go the usual way and clear them one by one, probably, as Flindo is just trying to clean up there to have some way to reach that blue virus, I mean, and now the double yellow is going to help and get him out at 124.
Meanwhile, Swang just needs a couple of yellows, not getting them, gets one, and now gets the other out at a 131, so not far behind.
Hold.
This is still
Hold. Swang is going to have to restart from 6. He started on the wrong level. No penalty for that. He just has to restart his timer, restart his run. Honest mistake. So just wanted to give you all an update on that. But everything is kosher right now.
Oh, wow.
I was wondering how Flindo was 3 viruses behind Swang when he was starting level 6 or level 7. I mean, and that was kind of strange. But yeah, good to know that that was a mistake.
You know, that is hilarious because we were looking at the pill counts, but I just ignored the level bit.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to players just starting where they have to, and well, it looked very close, even so that Flint was ahead of Song, which even made it more difficult for us to notice.
So Flindo is trying really hard not to take large amounts of drop time and doing a pretty good job, and is sort of just needs a lot of red and yellow, making that drill down there, and so he's in pretty good shape. Meanwhile, Swang made quick work so far of this level 6.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was trying to do there, but he's going to go for the horizontal. Good thinking there by Swang. He's going to be out at 122. Much better than his level 5.
And John is out at about a 304, 305, I think, for his level 7, which is fantastic. Currently looks a little bit stymied in terms of yellow, trying to tuck to get a horizontal under there. And this is a nice combo in the columns 1 and 2. I think he's just going to drill down on the sides there, combo it out.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to get that double in red that's horizontal. That double red is going to help a lot. There we go.
Nice.
Swang? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Swang's got some nice diversity there. Lots of things to drop down. And nice combo there in columns 6 and 7. And this double yellow is really helpful.
Unfortunately, they're breaking up a little bit that horizontal play that he had with the red on row 4, but he's going to find another way to get rid of them. And fortunately, that red garbage is not going to bother him a lot because those 2 yellows want to be cleaned up horizontally as well.
And currently, Swang's building up high so that he doesn't have to take a lot of drop time on some of those yellows. But it is going to be tough since all the pills he needs are yellow. So look at that. Building up garbage there, just needs 1 more yellow left.
And Song's going to be out at 249.
And meanwhile, John's stuck himself in a little bit of a dependency. You see, he's looking at that blue maybe horizontally, but if he does, that yellow drops down and blocks off the red horizontally. But now he's made a plan, and RNG has provided, so now that horizontal is possible.
Yeah, definitely. That the double yellow is going to help a lot. As John is out at 457, we're going to see how Song gets out of level 8.
And we already saw the Stitch ears a twitching because he had a drop all the way in column 2 that went completely down the screen. It slows you down. I think it's a quarter of a second for every row you drop. So that's a while for him.
Yeah, definitely. That you don't want to have those big drops. It gives you time to breathe, but you don't want to breathe too much when you're facing these tough opponents.
And John just had a beautiful L play there. Now, a lot of blue and yellow on the top line, so anything with the red will have to be tucked. Exposes a red, but then, a misdrop with that red there, right in the middle. Trying to
He
clean
was
it up right away.
yeah, he was doing good so far, but unfortunately that is going to paralyze a bit his board. Though he manages to get this combo and drop some things down.
This double yellow horizontal is really nice. Nice drop combo there.
Using that garbage that was on top of the reds in a very nice way. So I think okay, I thought he was going to go for the horizontal, but then I think he just bailed on it as it was kind of difficult to reach the horizontal way to get the garbage going below that.
Currently, the situation with that blue-red on the column 7 and 8, it was that he would need a blue-red to clear it out.
Oh, that's a long one. Horizontal as
Oh,
Flint is out at
what
635. Wow.
what swag! Oh my goodness! All right, John, we see you. So I believe that Swong is still finishing out his run. He gets to go all the way through level 9 to make sure all of that worked out.
And we have just to wait for Swong to either finish this level or get over 635, and then we'll have a winner for this first game. As Swong's trying to figure out what to do without too much red or yellow really on the top line. He's making plays to go below, but yeah, that's going to generate some garbage.
Yeah, that was tough to try to build. You notice that strong players who are doing horizontals, they'll try to build stuff on top of it that mirrors what's below, so you get a really nice combo, but that just wasn't working out for that particular horizontal.
It was a difficult situation given that there was a lot of blue in the edges, and yeah, he didn't get the right build, but had to bring it down in order to open up his board.
Nice horizontal. Probably another horizontal with these double yellows. Awesome. Gonna be tight here. It's like he's gonna be taking some drop time to try to get this to work.
And the 635 already elapses, so it's going to be a game for JonDatFlindo.
Very nice. I think if Swan gets this one more blue, though, finish it out to get a good time for the standings. Yeah, 650. That's awesome.
There we go. Anything under 7 is really nice.
Especially after that stressful situation was starting on 5. You know, you could just throw you off, but he did a great job recovering.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he had to play basically a whole extra level, and that didn't phase him too much.
That would have been over for me, I think.
I mean, it happens, and yeah, it's going to show your strength of mind, how you figure it out, and Song did it beautifully. Yeah, as well as me, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
I just want to come in here and really quick clarify what happened there. Since Johnson Swong started on level 5, the run was automatically invalid. He started on the wrong level, so he immediately realized that error and restarted on 6 to validate the run. There's no time penalty for that. You know, honest mistake. We try to give folks the benefit of the doubt. That they're not doing it maliciously. I don't think it was malicious. So, again, no harm, no foul, and it didn't affect the outcome of the game. So, that's the ruling on that, just so everybody knows. Back to the booth.
Thanks. Influx
there you go.
asks. Oh, we do have ready from both players. Influx asks, is it an upset if it's 8 versus 9? I believe technically the term would be upset, but these days, I just don't know. Everybody's so good.
I mean, I know what you're going for. Yeah, I also see the bracket, and it's just like, why, how, so many players that are doing so well so quickly, which is great, but it's also like difficult to go against, really.
We got the countdown for the players. We got make sure you're on 6. Swong looks like he's on 6.
Yeah.
And they're starting roughly at the same time.
Okay, there we go. And Flindo with a quick horizontal there, the doubles getting nice use out of them. As Swong doesn't have a lot of red really in the top line, trying to get some quick drops there in order to make some use of them.
And the board was pretty ripe with possibilities for horizontals, but just relying on getting some red to make that all work out. But really nice combo from John just now. And both of their boards are looking pretty clean. I like Swong's a little bit more right now because it's sort of spread out. You know, he has lots of different places to play.
Yeah, the Flint is just very cramped there on the right side and trying to figure out how to start clearing up some stuff. Okay, I see. He's going to drop that, and yeah, that's going to clear that column 5.
Really nice cascading combo, but it looks like he followed that up with a misdrop right in the middle of the board.
Yeah, that's easily clearable. Maybe he was going for the choke. I don't know. That might be the play, just to have some way of going for it. I don't know.
But already clean, and Swong is looking great as well. This double blue, very helpful. Just needs one more blue to be out, and he's out at a 126.
And Flint just waiting for one blue and one red. And yeah, he's going to go vertical so it doesn't interfere with what's set up below. And he's going to be out at 139.
Meanwhile, Swong set up more vertical combos than horizontal combos available to him right now. We know he loves his horizontals, but already making a good stride into level 7.
Yeah, interesting to see that those obvious horizontals he's not going for, but sometimes it's just the RNG that you get and you have to play around with it. As, yeah, Flint having a lot of diversity at this point, has that yellow, those 2 yellows that can be taken out horizontally. Okay, he's going to go for another combo. Also, that also works.
And going to come up on a lot of red is John. Just after these yellows get cleared out on top, there's just a lot of red in his way. Nice tuck there to clear that blue garbage.
And beautiful combo there by Swong, just to clear up all of the left side. He eyed everything perfectly and just made it drop so beautifully. Nice adjustment there, because he realizes the next pill is not going to have any red, and he's going to be out at 246.
Really, really nicely done. That's going to open up a lot of space for him to start working on level 8, which already looks really nice for his style. Nice horizontal into a drop combo with those blues. Really nice.
Yeah, definitely this level suits him very nicely, as there's a lot of staircases, but he knows how to play around them. As Flint is trying to figure out what to do without any reds, there's really not much you can do if the pills you need are not coming your way.
But really nice work with that garbage there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but managed to get that one red to drop down so it wasn't wasted.
I mean, in that situation, you try to figure out ways to use everything you have on your board, and that was very nicely shown there by Flindo.
Nice horizontal from Swong. Not a lot of use for blue on his board right now.
And it's a lot of red at this point, but setting up very nicely on top of that red virus, and he just clears up on it, and that's also going to help him, given that he was getting a lot of reds at that point.
He's dancing the pills around a little bit, not quite sure where to go.
Yeah, you're just trying to figure out the most efficient way of playing this, and also to try and open up that blue virus that's there on the corner.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, John's got pretty much an exclusively red-blue top line right now, with some garbage as well, trying to expose some yellows. Nice combo, clearing out some garbage and clearing out red and blue.
As Swong currently has a very double friendly board, he's going to go for a horizontal there. It's playable, but he's very reliant on getting a double red there in order for it to trigger.
He is just gonna hold out for that sucker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just waiting for it, and that might give Flindo the chance to go for it. He's just going to pull a trigger with that red yellow.
Right, but Swong is already pretty much like solidly into 9, and Flindo is still having a little bit of trouble with the end game on his 8. So Flindo's going to have a lot of catch-up time. Pray that things go south for Swong right now, but Swong's cruising through.
Yeah, and Swong already setting up some more stuff there on the left side, and yeah, trying to make work with pills that are in red-yellow. And there we go. He drops that, opening up that Spire on column 3, as Flindo still not managing to get out of level 8.
Mm-hmm. Swong's getting a little wild with his garbage right now. You know, it's not as tidy of a board as we normally see from him, but I think he's aware that he does have some time to slow down and work on this. Meanwhile, Flindo just out of 8 at about a 6-minute mark.
Yeah, he's really more than 30 viruses behind at this point. Yeah, it's almost called for Swong unless something very strange happens at this point.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like Swong's going to be going for the horizontal with the reds, horizontal with blues. Taking some time, but once these yellows are cleared, his path is finished. Really nice time for Swong, 6:36.
Yeah, definitely. There a very nice time, as Flindo has already lapsed that 6:36. So we're going to go to a decider, a third match between these two players.
All right, this is what we want to see in round 1. Lots of these deciders, lots of wild stuff.
And Flindo, yeah, is going to take the loss there. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, let's go to the third match.
Trying to figure out a beach pun that I can make. I'll get there. We have readies from both players.
You have about 6 minutes to come up with
it. Well, if I may, I'm sure that Swong is enjoying a nice sandwich. I'll be over here if you need me.
I mean, he's been sandwiching some stuff, so maybe it works. Yeah.
All right.
His board has been tied-y.
Yeah, don't you have like a stream to manage?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just wish I could have. Oh yeah, do you think he's got sweaty palms? Nice job, Dimwit. All right, we do have the readies from both players. We are going to get the countdown. He sure does. Nice. And countdown interrupted, and beach puns. Yeah, there we go.
And there we go. We're off.
Thank goodness.
Nice
really nice
triple there.
long yeah, from John.
And I mean, he doesn't have a lot of blue placements right now. I'm talking about JonDatFlindo. As okay, I think Song is setting up for a horizontal there on column 3, but he's going to need a double yellow to get it, or to just get that garbage. Yeah.
I think he decided to just take it. I think there was a move maybe that he could have made a while ago to work on that, but I'm not sure. Meanwhile, so we've got Swong with a pretty even board, Flindo very separate, and a lot of red-yellow to clear out.
And mainly that column 8 is worrying me a bit, as you have to take out at least the yellows and the reds in order. The blue can be taken from below if you get the right pills. And there we go, the blue is out.
All right, nice horizontal combo, dropping a lot for Swong.
I'm not sure about Flint going for the reds on the right side, but he sets up, and yeah, that red side is going to be out. He only needs 2 yellows at this point, as Swong needs 2 reds, and he's going to be out first at 132, as Flindo will be out at 137.
Mm-hmm. Nice pace so far.
Oh boy, I'm seeing a combo that I wouldn't wish on anyone on Swong's side, but now he's going to go for the sensible clear, and yeah, do it the right way.
So it looks like oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, currently it looks like we've just got a lot of red and yellow for John.
And not many pills of that color are being delivered at this point. He has to start using those pills to open up. Unfortunately, that left side is only going to lead to more red and yellow.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, it looks like Swong has, if he's really planning ahead, he has, horizontal opportunities with this reds or the yellows and maybe the blue. I'm not sure if he's going to go with that. Nah, he's going to tuck that.
I mean, he's going to get another chance there with the double blue on column 6. That might have been overtuck there.
Mm-hmm, I think so. Sandwiching those blues, but able to clear out the yellow. Now the blue can be cleared out from underneath, so not too bad.
Yeah, it's not a big problem. He only needs the 3 blues and getting them in the right place. As Flindo is going to have to figure out how to clear those reds. Probably horizontally would be the way if the right pills come at this point. There we go. As there's 1, and 2 more reds will get him out of level 7.
Meanwhile, Swong going to work on level 8 with a horizontal. Now, not a lot of red to be seen on the top line of the board.
And probably because of that, he will want to take those reds, one by one. There's no need to go too efficient on them, given they are the only ones on his board readily available.
Mm-hmm. Really nice tuck with all those blues. You really like to see it when there are gaps in between pills so that you're using those gaps effectively.
And here comes T. There we go, very nicely into a drop combo.
Sweetie. All right.
Okay, as Flindo, again, with a very split board at this point, having to play on both sides, and that yellow garbage on column 8 is slowing him down at this point.
Mm-hmm. But he does have some time to work because Swong needs a lot of yellows. Luckily, things are cooperating for him. He's going to be working with that yellow from underneath. And now he starts to get those blue reds. I'm sorry about that, Swong.
Yeah, but he's going to get the nice scaffolding there for the left side and having no drop time. And he's going to be out at 458.
Nicely done. A nice horizontal for John. But that column 1 is going to take a long time. I don't think there's any way around that other than to be drilling. He could take that red horizontally and leave the space, but I think that's going to be pretty challenging.
I think at this point, John is just trying to figure out a way to do many things at once, just to clear up everything that he has left. And yeah, that's going to cause that red-yellow to drop a little bit farther than he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Swong making neat work of level 9 so far, keeping that top line really even, dropping down that garbage for a combo.
And so I'm currently with half a level of advantage at this point. So yeah, this has been Swang's game since level 8, I think, that he managed to start pulling an advantage.
Mm-hmm. A nice horizontal. Going underneath to the bottom for those blues. I think he's going to take these blues horizontally as well.
And probably even the red that's left of those two blues, it's going to go horizontally as well in order to use that garbage on top.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, John just has, he's got a lot of red, a lot of doubles for that red, but still is getting the pills to make that work, so that's fantastic. And a nice
that red yellow is
here.
going to work. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I think we have a misdrop from Swong, but easily cleaned up.
Yeah, it's an interesting setup there by Swong. Yeah, he's going probably for that horizontal finally, and boom, that's going to drop that, and he only needs one more red to end. Maybe there we go. It's going to be out at 7:02. I mean.
GG's, friends. Meanwhile, John just needing a couple yellows.
Three more yellows, and he's going to be out. 1, 2, and 3. He's out at 7:23.
Nice job. GG's, guys. And now Swong is moving on to round 2. Let's break out the pina coladas.
And nobody remembers that there was something happened in that first game. Who knows what happened? It didn't even matter.
Well, folks, we've got one match left, and it is a rematch from our last month's 1 versus 16. Floyd and Betty B gonna take a second shot at each other. Can Betty B take it to 3 games again? Maybe even pull off the upset? We'll see as she goes up against the defending champion right after this.